Hello, am I audible now?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Today's topic on HR Master Program, we have chosen the PFE nomination. Now, everyone might be aware of the Provident Fund. What is the full form of the program? It is Employees Provident Fund Deduction. The deduction which is made from your salary. It is the employee share, and the employer share has been deducted from your salary. Can everyone see the screen? Is it visible?
Yes, we can.
Yes, it is visible.
Yeah, so this is the EPFO overview of the deduction. The components of EPF accounts are divided into two parts. One is the employee share and one is the employer share. Now, the 12% of contribution which is deducted from your salary, that is called the employee's contribution. Now, this is your own contribution which is deducted from your salary. And the two other parts are divided into EPS, that is called the Employees Pension Scheme, and the other part is the employees provident fund, employers provident fund. That is the balance of 8.33 minus 12%, that is called the 3.67%. And towards the EDLI, now the full form of the EDLI is the employees deposit linked insurance. Now the Ministry of Labor and the EPFO, the central PF commissioners, the 0.5% has been taken from the employer towards the insurance of the employee. Now here the insurance means you are insured, your family and yourself are insured with the EPFO. This amount can be claimed at the time of on service death of, if any death happens, then on service death benefit is given on this 0.5%. Now, what are the benefits of the employees provident fund? Here, the equal contribution is made by the employee and an employer. Interest is offered on the accumulated fund. You can withdraw your fund under the unemployment also, and it's the idle requirement fund, and there is no tax deduction. So these are the benefits of the employees provident fund. Now the major part which is there will come to this fund, the deduction which is made from your salary. Okay, now, and this it's benefited to your family members and yourself also. Now, in case how your family members can avail this benefit. So for this purpose, the EPFO has made some conditions under this para in this act called as the nominations. The nominations are to be done for the family members. Now, what is the benefit of this nomination? The objective of maintaining nomination form is to ensure that the funds are made available in the timely manner to the nominee in any unfortunate event of death of the member. It is important to ensure that every EPF and EPS, that is the Employees Pension Scheme member, provided information in the nominee details to enable settlement of the funds in a seamless manner. EPFO allows the subscriber to submit their Provident Fund account nomination details online via its official portal. Now, earlier we were submitting the form number 2, the nomination form, which was taken at the time of the joining formalities. Now also many organizations are taking the physical form because of the issue of the online portal. That is also acceptable in case of any death benefit which are claimed offline. But the systems are getting upgraded by time to time, and the nominations are getting filled also. Only nominated members can withdraw the EPF saving in the event of subscriber's sudden demise. For example, if any employee is having the UN numbers, the members should inform the UN number and the password and the link to the family members, so that in case of any sudden demise, they can claim the EPF amount. Subscribers can nominate more than one nominee and also fix the percentage of sharing among all such nominees. If the member has a family at the time of making nomination, then it shall be in favor of one or more persons belonging to his family members. And any nomination which is already made by such member in favor of any person not belonging to his family shall be invalid. Fresh nomination shall be made by the member on its marriage, and nomination made before such marriage shall be deemed to be invalid. Here I would suggest, if the nominations are made at the time of marriage, and if any divorces are happening, or any official matters are done, and if you have the proof of that court and everything, the court proof either of the divorce, everything, you should change the nominee right away. At the time of making nomination, if the member has no family, the nomination may be in favor of any person or person, but if the member subsequently acquires family, such nomination shall be deemed to be invalid and members shall make a fresh nomination. For example, if you have made the nomination of your father, mother, but suddenly if any death happens of father, mother, you can nominate your brother, sister also who are dependent or who can take care of yourself. There are two types of nomination, the EPF and EDLI and EPS scheme, depending upon the member's marital status. If the member is a bachelor or spinster having family, then male or female, dependent parents or any one of the family members can be a member. Nominations can be made for one or more person belonging to a family, duly mentioning the percentage. You can decide the 100% between the family members. For example, you can give 60% to your father, 40% to your mother, or you can give 100% to your mother. But I would suggest, whatever might be the issues between father, mother, or whatever it is, 50-50% should be given, because in the case of event of death, of unmarried male or female, the respective amount of EPF goes to the first preference is given to father. So I would suggest whatever the issues might be there in the family members, we should give 50-50% to father, mother. The EPS scheme, dependent parents or any of the family members. Now, if the gender is male or female, the EDLI scheme also, any person or person, nomination can be made for more person duly mentioning the percentage. Here also, the EPS scheme, any persons can be nominated. If the member is a married person, in case of male, then wife, children, dependent parents, deceased son, widow, and children. In the APS, spouse and children, including legally adopted children, are also can take the APS scheme. In the case of female, husband, children, dependent parents, deceased son, widow, children, spouse and children, including legally adopted children. Nominations can be made for one or more person belonging to his or family, duly mentioning the percentage of shares. Now, how to do the nominations online? For that purpose, these are the points which should be readily available and should be there before doing any nominations online. First, the UN should be activated. Now, I have seen many of the members come across to me saying that कि sir मैंने UN activate नहीं किया है, मैंने ये नहीं किया है, मैंने वो नहीं किया है. If today also, if you are not activated your UN, after this session, try to activate that UN. The UN, the verified Aadhaar should be linked with the UN. Now the government has done one step ahead. They have linked your Aadhaar number with the UN. Now, if your UN is not linked with Aadhaar, the employer will not able to pay the amount towards the EPFO which is deducted from your salary. Mobile number should be linked with the Aadhaar.
Hello,
Now,
sir.
yeah,
हेलो
yeah.
सर, सॉरी टू डिस्टर्ब यू, लेकिन अगर मोबाइल आधार पे मोबाइल नंबर अलग रहेगा
I will
और
take. I will.
यूएन के लिए अगर अलग दिया रहेगा तो
We will take up.
कुछ
We will
प्रॉब्लम
take
हो
up.
सकता है क्या वैसे?
We will take up this in the question answer sessions, ma'am. Hello.
ओके, ठीक है सर.
I will take up this matter with the question answer session. Now the mobile number should be linked with
ओके
Aadhaar.
सर, थैंक यू.
For example, if your Aadhaar number is having one number, the same number should be with your UN. If there is a mismatch in the UN, I would suggest go to the Aadhaar center and update your mobile number where the UN is activated. The member UN profile should be updated with all the details, including the address and passport size photograph. Now, this should be ready with you before doing any online nominations. The passport size photograph of all nominees should be within the size which is mentioned. The Aadhaar, address, and bank account details of all nominees should be kept ready. Now, these are the respective points to be kept in mind before doing any nominations online. If any of this is not with you in handy, you will not able to do the nominations. How to file the e-nomination through online? On becoming the member of the EPF and EPS, it is mandatory for the member to nominate their nominees, conferring the right to receive their PF amount that stands to their credit and pension benefit. In order to facilitate the filling of nomination instead of submission of Form 2 physical, the members can file their nominations through online, for which EPFO has launched one or more e-initiative of Aadhaar-based e-nominations. Now, this is the respective screen which is called the member portal, where you can update your profile, your bank KYC, your PAN number, your bank details, the Aadhaar details, and the nomination details. I have given the link in this respective portal also, and this is ready on the Google also. You have to just type the member EPFO portal, and you will get that link also. Once the UN is activated, okay, you can log in from here. After login, you have to go to the profile, and in the profile you will see this type of page. Now here all your details which the employer has filled in at the time of joining the organization, okay, just like your member details, the name, the date of birth, the gender, the relations. If anything is missed out or something, through joint declaration you can submit through your employer and get it updated. For example, you are married, but the marital status is showing relation as father. So it will create a issue at the time of withdrawal. So through joint declarations, there is a format of joint declaration, which is common format for all the PF office, and which can be filled in, and with the supporting documents, you can submit and get it corrected through the EPFO office. Now here we have to make sure that all the details are updated. Okay. Once you see this profile, you have to update, you should ensure that the profile is updated. Now, if you proceed ahead, you might see this type of message. Unable to proceed, please upload your profile photograph from menu profile. So unless and until you don't upload your photograph on the profile, you will not able to proceed. So this is the first step wherein you have to upload and update your profile photo. Now there is the link which is showing as change photo. Now here we have to upload our own photo. The photograph should be taken using digital camera, and the size should be 3.5 centimeter into 4.5 centimeter before uploading. The image should have a face prominently visible. 80% of the image with both the ears should be visible. The image should be in JPG, JPEG or JPG or PNG format. No PDF format. So there is a link given for browsing from the computer or laptop. I would suggest instead of, you should not use mobile phones for updating the e-nomination. You should use any of the system like tab or laptops or desktop is fine for using it. Now here you can see the photograph. After uploading, you can see the photograph. After this, after uploading the photograph, the system will ask you whether you have a family, yes or no. Okay, once you have family members, you should mention it yes and go ahead. For the family members, first you have to mention their Aadhaar number, their name as per Aadhaar, date of birth. Now here I would suggest that many of the family members in the old Aadhaar cards only year of birth are mentioned, and they find it very difficult. If the correct details are not printed on your Aadhaar card, please update your family members Aadhaar card also with the exact date of birth into DD MMYY format. If this is not matching, the family member's name will not be you will not able to enter or insert the family members. So we should ensure that the Aadhaar number, the name as per Aadhaar, and the date of birth, gender, the relation. You have to mention the full address, their bank account, which branch and account number. Now, if in case after the family nominations are done, and if any family member's bank account is changed, you can go ahead and again edit and update the bank account details here. Here also you have to upload the photograph, which should be in JPG format. Okay. Now fill up the necessary details of nominees against the PF nominations and save the nomination. Now you have to save the EPS nomination, EPF nominations. After this, filling up the necessary details of nominee, the page will come to pension fund scheme nominations, just like which is done in the case of EPF nomination. The same procedure for EPS. Earlier it was, here you can see it was for EPF. Okay, and here it was for EPF nomination, and now it is for EPS. Now EPS is the Employees Pension Scheme nomination. Same procedure, same, you have to mention the same name for EPF and EPS. After this, here after you fill up the details and details are saved successfully, you have to go for e-sign. Now here many members are assuming that my nomination has been done. No, the nomination has not been done. It is still pending on the last stage. You have to go for the e-sign using your Aadhaar. Now here the mobile number will play a vital role. If the mobile number of UN and your mobile number of Aadhaar is mismatched, you will not able to do this e-sign procedure. So the first very important step, the mobile number should be common for both in Aadhaar and UN profile. So you have to just click that e-sign. Now after clicking the e-sign, the system will go to the e-Hastakshar, that is for Aadhaar based e-authentication. You have to mention your Aadhaar number or virtual ID and enter the OTP. Once you enter the OTP, the system will show the virtual ID. If you are not there, if you are not having any virtual ID, or if your Aadhaar is mask based, you can go for the creation of virtual ID also. The system will give the link also to generate the virtual ID. Now, if after this enter your Aadhaar and the caption, enter the OTP. Now, once you enter the OTP, here your nomination will be completed. Now, this nomination is visible on the employer portal also and on the member profile also. Take the copy of this nomination and give it to your family members and save somewhere also, so that they are aware of the respective nominations, who are the nominees for claiming the EPF benefit in case of event of death. So this type of nomination format will be there. Your number will be there, name will be there, father name, husband name, date of birth, gender, benefit status, and your whole details of part A and B will be appearing here. Here your photo will be appearing here. Now procedure is, already I have given the procedure screenshot, but this is a short procedure. What are things are to be kept in mind. The procedure is very simple here, and time to time you can update the nominee details as and when required. If you are married and you are given 100% to your wife, and if child is added to your family members, you can go there, add your child's Aadhaar number details, and you can make the percentage changes also. So this was the procedure, and very full. I would say in a very it's very small procedure for updating the e-nominations, but due to some system issues and everything, the nominations are not getting updated. But we should try in the various platforms like the Edge, Microsoft Edge should be there. Your internet connection should be proper. You should use the desktop or laptops for updating the e-nominations. We can go for the question answers. Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we can continue with the question answers.
Yeah. Hello. If anyone is having any doubt, they can ask any kind of questions now.
No, there is no procedure for online joint declaration. You have to go for manual. Gauri, you have to go for a manual joint declaration. There is no age limit of e-nomination. If an employee is appointed at the age of 58 also, there at that point of time also he can do the e-nominations.